Tonight wasn't our night. You give credit to Notre Dame. I thought they played a really good game, had a good game plan. They were extremely physical with us, and we didn't answer the bell. And I thought we were playing on our heels for most of the night. They sped us up to where we really couldn't get into what we wanted to get to, and then we had to play from behind for the majority of the night. So um, the thing about this league, there's so much parity in this league that anyone can, in my opinion, you can go 1 through 10, 1 through 12 at any given night. Anyone can get anyone. So we have to learn from our mistakes, learn from everything that we did wrong tonight, and then we have a quick turnaround. We've got a very important game on Sunday, and try to get some momentum back going into the tournament. But it was a hard-fought game, good atmosphere, but they really took us out of a lot of the things we wanted to do.
Raise your hands for questions, guys. Start up front.
Kenny, Liz was 4 of 11 from the field. What were they doing defensively to make it
They
tough
were
for you?
extremely physical. A lot of times it depends on who's calling the game, and they really pushed her out a lot. Thought the physicality was a little bit more than what we've seen lately, and you give them credit. They just played to the way the game was being called. We didn't adjust very well. I wanted her to kind of open up a little bit. She had a couple opportunities. She missed a couple layups. But I give credit to their physicality. But it's good. It's kind of it's difficult the way our league is set up. We've played Duke 5 times since we played Notre Dame last, and everyone's different. Everyone's different, and so this is really good that we were able to see Notre Dame late. I don't know what the pairings will be, but if we see them again, and now we see the speed. Hidalgo, we've never seen Hidalgo before. The speed, the physicality, and our kids are really good at adjusting and making adjustments when we play somebody second time.
We'll go in the back.
Maybe you kind of mentioned it, seeing them for the first time, seeing a player like Hidalgo for the first time. What was just your initial reaction?
Well, how many McDonald's All-Americans are on that team? Or let me ask you this question: How many are not McDonald's All-Americans on that team? They're all good. Obviously, watching Hidalgo on the circuit, she's really good. She plays extremely hard. She's fast. She's strong. She plays without risk. She'll go and she'll go after a ball, and if you don't make her pay for it, then she's successful. And she's obviously done that. She's very disruptive. Makes them different than what they've been in the past. And again, it's good for us to see it now. And but she's a terrific player. Terrific player. She gets downhill. I think we fouled her 11 times. 11 times. But she causes that, and she was really good. So she was a really big impact on the game tonight.
David.
You guys cut it to 4 there with about 3 minutes
Yeah.
left in the third. What did you like? I know you inserted Karras. What did you like about what that lineup was giving you, and maybe what more did you need there?
Yeah, we spread them out. We spread them out and kind of minimized the game a little bit, where they couldn't really. They were very successful in our pick and roll, rotating over and causing havoc. We spread them out, put another shooter on the floor, and they weren't able to rotate as much. I thought we missed some opportunities. Something we need to talk about. We'll watch. And we missed some opportunities. I think we even had a chance to cut it to 2 at one time in the third quarter. So there's something that was successful for us. But that lineup kind of was working for us to really just give Liz, Georgia some space where they couldn't really crowd them as much.
You're sitting there at halftime, within striking distance, but then Citrone just erupts. How good are they when Hidalgo's getting hers, Westbell's getting hers, and then Citrone goes and has a 21-point half?
I can't tell you. I've only seen them once. So they're very good. Citrone's one of my favorite players in the league, has been for a very long time. I don't think she ever gets rattled. She just plays at an even keel. She played very well tonight. Westbell was like she had some back-breaking shots for us. I think we had cut it down to, I don't know, what was it, 5 or so, and she hits a big 3 and puts them back up 8. We didn't dare them to shoot, but we wanted to, put them in certain positions and to step up. And it seemed like Westbell and Citron were making those shots all night. That just every time we would get within striking distance, they would hit a big shot that would just kind of put us back out of reach a little bit. And it was deflating. But they're great players. They're really great players. And we've got great players. They have great players. It was their night. Great atmosphere. And again, like I said, I don't know what the pairings will be, but we very well may see them again in a week or so.
they really pushed tempo from the beginning. Were you comfortable with that, or did you think you'd be able to slow them down at some point?
I thought we lost them a couple times in transition. We know they're a great transition team. They feed off of their defense, getting steals, getting out, getting some easy opportunities. They're good passers. They had a couple plays that I don't even know if the Lakers were getting back on defense. They could have stopped them. They were great plays, and but that's what's going to happen during this game. And but I don't think that they really got out as to the point where it was just like so detrimental. It hurt us. It did. They had a couple opportunities. I think Citron had a 3 in transition. I think I called a timeout after that. It was early in the second half. We really needed to get off to a good start. I thought we cut it to 6. They took momentum and they hit a basket right at the end. Then they came out in the third quarter and they hit a couple quick ones and it pushed it back up to 12-14. So, but their transition is very dangerous. We know that. We could have done a better job of getting back and being ready to guard.
Go back to David.
I know you obviously won and want to share on Sunday. NC State won. I assume you know.
I don't.
And well, I assume you know what that means.
Yeah, I do. It means we don't have to put co on our rings.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I know you don't necessarily. Yeah, after a loss, that's not what's on your mind, but to be the first ever Virginia Tech team to win an ACC regular season title, no tie breaks, no nothing. What do you think that means?
Huge. On a night where you lose a basketball game, but you gain a championship, it's huge. Where we started with this program, to be able to compete. I mean, it's kind of ironic. I wish we had a one basketball game, but to win, to be told that we won the outright championship, our regular season championship at Notre Dame, because when I got to here, Notre Dame was the staple, and Coach McGraw and what they were doing there, you were in awe of their teams and what they were able to do and win national championships. And you say 5, 6, 7 years later, we're the regular season champion, Virginia Tech. That says a lot, and we'll take that. We'll be proud of it. Thanks for telling me that, because that makes me feel a lot better. Because that's an achievement that you don't take lightly. I don't care how bad you feel on a night like this. That is monumental. For us to, especially as good as this league is, for us to say that we are the regular season champions. It's monumental for our program, and I'll take it and I'll smile on the way home.
Kenny, as great as last year's team was, that team did not pull off that accomplishment. What is it about this year's team that this is the bunch that won a regular season title?
Yeah, and obviously tonight, Liz and Georgia didn't play as well as they could have, but they're better. And Matilda Eck, provides 3-point shooting. Olivia Samil provides just the dirty work that we need, and they're playing well together, playing extremely well together. And the beautiful thing about them, it's been a month and a half since we lost the last game, and it's like they will look at this game, and they'll be in the film room tomorrow individually, just trying to figure out what they can do better, and they're really good at adjustments. So they'll look at what they did to them, and they'll get better. And the next time we play them, I think they'll be a lot more comfortable.
You mentioned how they were defending Liz tonight. What else did they do to kind of make it a tough shooting night overall for you guys?
They were very aggressive. Right from the start, we would catch the basketball and they were swiping down and swiping at it, and without repercussion. We weren't like putting our head down and going to the basket, nor was there being a foul called. And so you give them credit. They were playing to the way that the game was officiated, and we didn't. It took us a little while to be able to do that. So even with all that, we still had opportunities. And when we get an opportunity to cut it to 2 in the third quarter, we've got to take advantage of that, especially when we haven't played our best basketball. And we didn't do it tonight. And it just goes to show you how great this league is. And it's a tough place to play. And we didn't give it our best, but we'll be able to come back, and we got to regroup for UVA, who I think they're trying to sell that place out, to play against us on Sunday. And so we've been in environments like this before. We'll learn each and every time we go out and do it, but we just didn't play our best basketball. We played on our heels pretty much all night.
Did they do something to make it tough for Georgia tonight?
Yeah, they were swiping at her, they were pushing at her, and they were pushing her off her mark. And again, I thought she just got sped up a little bit. Usually happens once. Usually happens like one time we do it against Duke, and they speed her up, and the next time we come back, she's ready to go because she's seen it before. and she'll be ready. You know, she'll be ready. She's one of the best guards in the country, and nobody hurts more than what she does right now because she knows she could have been a little bit better tonight.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.